Hi everyone, it's Beth, and today I have a couple new Tron DApps to talk to you about. I'm also going to be checking in on some of the things that I've already discussed. I have a brief update for you on Novachain, and I'm going to be giving away the Tron that I mentioned in the last video. So stay right there. Okay, so before we get started, if you are new to the channel or you just haven't yet subscribed, then please do me a favor and go ahead and hit that little red subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on post notifications and of course hit the like button while you are at it. I really appreciate all of the interactions with the video. Okay, so today the first thing that I'm going to talk about is a new ROI contract called Stockpile. So this one is different in that this does not claim to be paying you out interest forever. So what they have done here is there are four different investment plans that you can choose that are a part of this contract. The first one is that is the lowest paying but the longest term. That's going to be 3.7% for 45 days. Which will be a total return of 166.5%. Then we have one for 4.7% for 30 days that yields 141%. Then there's 5.7% for 20 days, which is going to yield 114%. Or there is 6.7% for 16 days, which is going to yield 107.2%. So, if you want to take less risk on the platform, then of course you would choose the shortest term. You're not going to get paid out as much, but you can always start another package. So you will get paid out more every day. And you get paid every second. You can see here my, my profit balance is ticking as I speak. I did open up a package on each one of these different levels. So I was given some tokens in order to review the platform, and that is what I did with them. So that I could test them all out and see which one feels best to me, and of course cover it for all of you lovely people. So just kind of moving on down the page here, there is a 4% affiliate commission if somebody uses your referral link. And like I said, this is more sustainable than paying out forever because there's a cap on what the return per investment would be. Then so the fund distribution is as followed. There's just one tier of the affiliate system, and like I said, that's going to pay 4%, and the team commission then is 2%, and then they have a 4% fee for marketing because of course these contracts are coming up like weeds, and I think a lot of this is really getting some hype behind the project in order to drive interest and let people know that it exists. So here in this decentralized and peer-to-peer space, we do peer-to-peer marketing, and they've set aside some funds for that. Okay, so it is a verified contract, so if anyone wants to audit the code, you can definitely go and do that and open it up on, what does it open on? Let's see, it opens on, it's not Tron Scan, it is Tron Smart Contract.space. So if anybody wants to look through the code, it is available there to do so. Okay, so then, like I said before, this is the same block. So there's another sustainability block because that's the most important part of this contract. Okay, so that's pretty much it right now. Of course, I will be letting you guys know how this one plays out for me, as I always do, as I am documenting my experiences here in this space. But this just launched yesterday, and there's already over 250,000 Tron in the contract. So hopefully this one will gain some traction because, again, it is more sustainable because it's not promising to pay you out forever. So, all right. next up is one that strikes me as being kind of funny. So this is TronRaider, and I gotta say, it's funnier to look at it than it is to play it because this monster guy is ruthless. And it kind of takes a lot of, so right now it takes 1,000 Tron played in order to earn 1 ruby. So there's a maximum, there's going to be a total number of 100 million ruby. 60% of those are going to be mined from the game. There is a ruby dividends pool, which will distribute to ruby holders, and they're not going to burn ruby after dividends are paid. So you'll be paid forever unless you decide to use a DEX to exchange your ruby. And as long as your ruby is frozen, you'll always get TronRaider dividends. But of course, as more people at freeze there, let's see. Yes, as long as more people, but as more people freeze their ruby tokens, then, you know, your percentage of the overall holdings decreases unless, of course, you continue to play and try to defeat this monster. They are going to have another game called Bash coming soon, but right now this one is the only one that's out right at this time. And basically, if you are familiar with TronBet, this is very similar to the Moonshot game, I think it was called. So here, you can see this is, there's one happening right now, but you you place a wager and that gives you a different amount of damage power. The goal here is to kill the monster, and that will trigger basically a jackpot round. So and everyone who participated in the round that killed the monster gets to participate in the jackpot round. So, oh, that must have happened. I must have missed it because there was a whole lot of Tron up here in the jackpot, and it's not anymore. When I was playing a few minutes ago, it was like, I don't know, 16 or 17,000 Tron here in the jackpot, in the ruby treasure box here. So there's 28 players right now, 30 players. This is going up rapidly though. There were 22 players maybe an hour or so ago. So you set how much damage power you want, that's your wager, and then you can set an auto escape, which will be, you know, when you withdraw from the round, hopefully before the monster annihilates you, because if you don't withdraw before the monster annihilates you, you of course will lose the initial input that you had to gain damage power. So it's pretty fun. It's very nice art. I do like that. Over here, just to show a screenshot of Bash, this says that you'll choose different weapons to bash the monster and loot tokens. So I look forward to the release of that one. Again, I do like the art here. You know, that is definitely appealing. And this is so very, very, very new. Oh, I already did that one. So this is in round 1 though. Let's see. Yeah, this is stage 1-1. So you play 1,000 Tron to mine 1 ruby. That's kind of high though, I have to say, because I mean, you need a ruby to get 38.02 Tron. Although, I mean, that's a fair amount of Tron to get for 1 ruby, so I guess that kind of evens out. I've been playing a lot of Do though, and you only need like, I think, oh, it's gone up a lot. It was, I don't want to say it wrong, I think it was like 40 Tron bet would get you 1 Do when I first started. It's definitely going up though because it is crazy popular. And let's see here. We are in, what are we in now? So we're in stage 15 already. Holy moly, this thing is going fast. So that's 52 Tron is going to earn you 1 Do token. And there are a total of 60 million mineable Do, which I think is actually the same as it said here with, yep, so that's 100 million, 60%, so that's 60 million are going to be able to be mined from this game as well. So it's definitely harder to get a token here than it is with Do, and Do is still definitely the most fun that I have been having here in this space. They did make an announcement that So they already underwent the maintenance here. If you didn't withdraw your dividends from yesterday, you would have lost them. But they are going to be resetting the jackpot on Saturday at 11 a.m. UTC plus 8. So right now the jackpot is crazy high, and somebody went 22 rounds in this thing before they lost. I don't know how such a thing is possible. I don't think I've made it past the 5th round. But the highest odds on record were 3,668.75x on their investment. That's nuts. Wow. So good job, whomever that was, that's for sure. But as I play it, you know, I'm certainly much more conservative, and I definitely think that this is a super duper amount of fun, and I am just loving this game. Is that terrible? It might be. I love it though. Okay. So another new one. Sorry, I didn't mean to go to do already, but I couldn't help but talk about it because, of course, you know, it's my favorite. So, all right. I did go ahead, and I had just a little bit of BitTorrent that I actually got from playing Tron DApps, because if you freeze ante, you get paid out in both Tron and in BTT. So I just took, and you can't really see it because they definitely need to change the user interface on this, but I just had 19 tokens sitting in my wallet, and I figured rather than just have them sit there, I would go ahead and invest them here in this ROI contract, because I don't have anything paying me interest on my BTT tokens right now. So I thought I'd let this one go ahead and do that for me. It's going to pay me 4% of my investment each 24 hours, of course, forever, which, you know, means as long as there's a BitTorrent token here in the contract. So right now, I mean, I just have a couple tokens in here, but I've already earned 1 token back on my initial investment. So yeah, that's fun. So that's another one that I just thought, hey, why let this sit in my wallet when I could be asking it to earn some interest for me? So again, totally high risk, but all of these are, and I think and I'm okay with that. This is comfortable for me. So next up, I just want to talk about P3T2 again, just for a second, because you know, this one has a bot that holds tokens in both P3T and the meta tokens, which is for Black Pearl. There was an issue with the Black Pearl site yesterday before the pump, huge giant pump, although I can show you more there, but there's, let's see. So there's Black Pearl is, I mean, it's up to 559,000 Tron in the contract. It's gone up I think 300,000 Tron in the last day. So, but when the site was down, this could be used for, you know, as a user interface if you didn't want to, you know, call the contract directly through that other site where I showed you before. You could come over here, and they do have a backup user interface here on the P3T2 site, which is very handy, and I just wanted to highlight that because I think that that's really very nice of them to provide that. So there we go. And also, things are looking really great at Black Pearl right now, as the drama seems to be ending over there. The community, there's a lot of really strong members of that community, and they really, you know, people put some differences aside and have put the team back together again. So hooray for that. And hopefully we shall, for meta holders out there, y'all should be very happy, because that's a lot of volatility to get paid out on. Okay, I mean, I have some other stuff that's still paying me really well. I did go ahead and I bought a few days ago another bakery, but I have enough in my treasury here to buy yet another bakery. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So that is going to add yet another 4 gold coins that I get paid out every hour. So that it's going to be, again, that's going to be split between the treasury and my spare treasure box here. So I'm having lots of fun here with this one. Again, I really like the art. I'm appreciating the art in some of these platforms. So now I am up to 5 buildings in my village, and I think this one's fun. Hopefully, as I, get more and more gold coins every hour, I'll be able to buy another tea shop, and then I'll get more and more coins every hour, and oh, it's fun to have goals. All right, next up, really, so I went ahead and, like I said in the last video, I was going to plan on buying another owl here on Tron Owls because you get a discount of 30% if you pay with magic. So 1 magic is equivalent to 1 Tron here on this platform. But I do now have 4 owls, so I'm getting paid 47 magic every day. And I am gonna save up again, and I'm gonna buy another one probably tomorrow. So hooray. But I did want to thank everybody who told me that a group of owls is called a parliament. So thank you very much for the information. I really appreciated that. Facts are fun. All right, let's go ahead and just briefly, I want to just tell you, if you haven't seen it, TRX now for Novachain is in their final phase of testing for the TRX bot. They added a bunch of new testers, they said in their telegram that there's some very experienced testers that they have added, so they are really putting TRX through the ringer right now, and they are opening it in just over a week. So that is what I have here for Novachain. Everything else is going really well for me. So I'm having a blast here in crypto right now, which is fantastic because everybody likes to have fun, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and give away some Tron because that sounds like fun. And in the future, today I'm going to just give away Tron, but in the future, they have on Bankroll, they have now added, okay. So Gamma Snow, you are the winner. And I will go ahead and give you some Tron right now. So there you go. But in the future, because Bankroll has this awesome sponsorship portion here, and it lets you take a look at who your, who has been used your referral link. I am going to reward those who do use my referral link by doing Tron giveaways that way. So I will see who has used my link, and then I will choose someone from the list. I'm going to try to figure out a way to do that randomly and reward you by giving you a sponsorship here on Bankroll. So that's going to pay out 3.33% of whatever I give you every day for as long as there's Tron in the contract. And there is a whole bunch of Tron in this contract. There is 75.937 million Tron in this contract. This thing is just huge, And yeah, there's a new feature coming out that they're going to be testing starting this weekend. That's the rumor. So I certainly can't wait to see it. All right, that's going to do it for me today, everyone. If you did like the video, then please do leave it a like. If you would like to see any more from me, then please do subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave those down in the comment section. If you want to give anything a try that I have spoken about tonight, then please kindly use my referral link. I do always appreciate that. And also, then I just want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.